Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam, Madam.
Waalaikumsalam, Madam.
Is everyone around?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, you may begin your meeting anytime. I'll be watching.
Right. Shall we get started?
Yes, of course, Mr. Jefferson.
For that, thank you everyone for showing up on time. I hope all of you are prepared to contribute to achieving today's meeting goal. Please refrain from discussing unrelated topic in this meeting. Make sure that your phones are in silent mode and avoid making any unnecessary noise. Thank you. Good morning and thank you everyone for joining. Last week, we held a meeting to distribute the tasks for each of you for our new project, which is opening a new branch. Before that, are there any apologies for absence for today's meeting, Ms. Shaira?
Everyone is here except Ms. Balkis, Mr. Alif. She apologized for not being able to attend this meeting as she has been unwell and went to the clinic for the medical checkup. But she already gave me the details of her financial report before she left.
Okay, good. Do you all have a copy of the minutes?
Yes, Mr. Ali.
Are there any amendments?
Miss Shaira, there is a mistake for my name on the name list. It should be Nur Azwa, not Azwa. There is no U in my name. Thank you.
Oh, I see, Ms. Azwa. I'm sorry, Ms. Azwa.
Thank you, Ms. Azwa. Ms. Shaira will make necessary corrections. Anything else?
Nothing more, Mr. Ali.
Okay, if there is no other amendment, can anyone propose the minute to be passed as a true record?
I propose the minute to be passed as a true record.
I second the motion.
Thank you, Ms. Azwa and Ms. Tamia. So, our objective for today's meeting is to discuss our new project to open a new branch. So, I will read the agenda for today's meeting. There will be 6 items on the agenda. Firstly, regarding the location of the next branch that will be presented by Ms. Azwa. Then, Ms. Shaira, as the production manager, will present the production flow. After that, Ms. Tamia, as the general manager, will brief about the overall operation of the store. Then, Ms. Azwa, as the marketing manager, will present about the marketing strategies. Lastly, I will present the budget for this project. And before we end, let's decide the date for the next meeting. So, can we call this meeting to order?
Yes.
Before that, thank you, Ms. Shaira, for your willingness to be the secretary for this meeting.
Sure, no problem, Mr. Alif.
So now, let's move to our main objective. Let's start with the first item. I will pass it to the person in charge for the location of our next branch, Ms. Azwa.
Wait a minute, I'm gonna present you guys with my slide. So can you guys see my slide?
Yes.
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 So I already done a survey in one place in Terengganu, which is Gombada. So this is the suggested building. The place is quite strategic as there are many residents there, and this business rate is also higher, so that there will be high potential for our business to grow. However, we have one problem, which is the roadways are small and the surface is uneven.
Oh, that sounds great, Ms. Azwa. But what about our second potential location?
Okay, for the second location, I would like to suggest another place for our new branch, which is in Kuala Terengganu. So this is a building that belongs to Mr. Alif. The good thing is we don't have to pay rent as the building is personal property of Mr. Alif. But however, we have to make a little expense to renovate that building.
I think the second one might be the best for our new branch. The location also has high potential for our business as it is located in the middle of the city. If I'm not mistaken, there are also a few popular restaurants and cafes nearby. What do you think of, Mr. Alif? Can you give the details about your building size?
Yes, I agree with Mr. Mia. So for the building size, it is about 2,000 square feet, which is ideal to open a store.
Oh, that sounds great, Mr. Alif.
Yes, I agree with Kuala Terengganu as the location for the next branch.
Good. Anything you want to add, Miss Azwa?
No, there's nothing more, so I will proceed with Kuala Terengganu as our second branch location.
All right. Thank you for the briefing, Miss Azwa. Next, Miss Shaira will explain about the production flow.
Thank you, Mr. Alif. So for now, there are 3 factories that provide us with products for our company. The factories are specialized in producing Korean, Chinese, and Japanese food respectively. But as far as I'm concerned, the factory for Japanese food might not be able to meet our demand, which is to provide products for 2 stores. Because this factory is the smallest among the rest, so it might make it hard for them to maintain the quality.
Oh, I see. I think we cannot push them to produce product if it exceeds their power and ability, because I don't want issues such as product quality changes in the branch store. So does anyone have an idea regarding the issue?
I think we should find another factory that could provide us with products that meet our requirements. But I am afraid we do not have enough budget to do so.
Yes, I was thinking about that too, but do not worry about the budget because Miss Balkis and I will find ways to make it happen. What do you say, Miss Shaira?
All right, Mr. Alif, I will do some survey for our potential production factory and present it at our next meeting.
Okay, thank you. Let's move on to the third item. Miss Tamia, please proceed with the overall operation of the store.
Thank you, Mr. Alif. So for the progress of our new branch, I have a survey on the electronic appliance, painting, security system, and ventilation system for our store. And I think the previous brand might be the best choice for our new branch. We also can use the previous brand for the equipment of the store, such as refrigerators and shelves. The price of their product are suitable with our budget, and their service are fast and user-friendly. As we provide a self-service system in our store that will smooth the progress and help facilitate customers.
Yes, that's true. There are no issues that we are facing since we've been using their brand.
That sounds good. So, Miss Damia, you need to deal with the previous brand company and inform me later.
All right, sure, Mr. Alif.
Oh, talking about operation of our store, a few days ago, I went to the previous branch to have some checkup about the progress of our store. What I can see is some customer confused about the arrangement of the shelves. So, Mr. Mia, I would like you to do a new blueprint of the shelf arrangement. Make sure the arrangement will save the customer time in finding their needs. Please update me on the next meeting.
Sure, Mr. Alif. I will take note of the issue and make sure to come out with the new blueprint of the chef's arrangement in the next meeting to fulfill the customer's taste. As we all know, customers are always right.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Mia. I think the operation of the store is good and we can proceed with our new branch. So, Ms. Azwa, let's continue with the marketing strategies.
Thank you, Mr. Alif. For marketing strategies, I think we should use automation in marketing, such as automated email sequences in sales funnels, scheduled social media posts, and daily email order updates. Marketing automation allows our store to achieve higher amounts of traffic. From this action, our products also can quickly build a panoramic view of the sales cycles and customer journey, exposing gaps and weak points in the process. Other than that, even though our store is a cashless store, I think we still need a human's energy to handle the items. Well, I plan to hire 2 people in charge of organizing the items in our store. Next, I also think we are going to give discounts to 30 early customers on our grand opening.
So how can the customers get the discount?
The first 30 customers need to get a membership card so that they will be able to enjoy the discounts. Later, we will distribute the link of our company website for the customers to register the membership card. We will give them about 35% discounts on each item that they purchase on that day. That's how things go.
Oh, I get it now. I think that was a very good idea, Miss Azwa. We can attract many customers by doing that.
I'm also in total agreement with our marketing strategies.
Okay, but about the workers, when we have the list, make sure to send them to our main branch to give them practice.
Okay, Mr. Alif.
Thank you, Ms. Azwa, for your briefing. It is a good idea to advertise our store in that way. So let's move to the last agenda, which is the budget for this project. Wait a minute, I'm gonna present you guys with slide. So can you guys see the slide?
Yes,
Yes.
Mr. Alif.
Okay. The report that I received from Ms. Balkis has allocated the budget for our second branch. So the cost for the premise renovation is 150,000 ringgit, which is including the lighting, electrical, painting, security system, ventilation system, and plumbing. Also, the budget for the equipment of the store, such as furnitures, refrigerators, shelvers, cashless machine, safety head items such as first aid kit, smoke alarm, and fire extinguisher. So the total cost is 80,000 ringgit. Next, the cost for the advertisement and promotion cost is 7,000 ringgit, which is including the website, brochure, and the business card. The cost for the signboard for our new branch is 3,000 ringgit. Next, for the employee salary, we have estimate about 3,000 ringgit. So the total is approximately 360,000 ringgit. So are you guys clear with this?
Yes, Mr. Alif.
Okay, great. Now, we need someone who can contact the signboard company to send our new design of signboard.
I think I can do that, Mr. Alif.
Okay, good. Thanks to Mr. Mia. Make sure you will update me on the next meeting.
Sure, Mr. Alif.
So before we close our meeting, Ms. Shaira, did you get all the details from our discussion?
Yes, Mr. Alif. Let me summarize the main points that we had discussed just now. First, all of us agreed that Kuala Terengganu will be our next location for our next branch. Next, for the production flow, I will contact a few potential factories and check if they can supply products that meet our standard and demand for Japanese food. Third, all of us agreed to use the same brand for our electronic appliances as no problems arise so far. For the fourth agenda, we all agreed that automation in marketing and giving discounts to 30 early customers by doing the membership card are good for attracting the customers. Other than that, we will hire 2 employees to handle the items in our store. And lastly, the total budget allocated for this project is 360,000 ringgit.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Shaira. So is there any other business? No? Ms. Shaira? Ms. Azwa? Ms. Damia? Anything that you like to add?
Yes, I have one, Mr. Alif. In the financial report that Ms. Balkis passed to me, she also asked me a favor to remind you regarding the charity proposal. For everyone's information, our company's net profit for last year exceeded our annual target. In conjunction to that, our welfare department handed a proposal to lend financial support to our employees that were affected by the flood.
Oh, yes. About the charity proposal, I almost forgot about it. Thank you, Ms. Shaira, for reminding me. I will read the proposal after this meeting.
Yes, sure, Mr. Alif.
All right. So it looks like we have covered all the items that should be discussed.
When is the next meeting, Mr. Alif?
So with this, our meeting has reached the end. Let's meet again here in 2 weeks at 10 a.m. Will someone propose the meeting to be adjourned?
I propose the meeting to be adjourned.
Seconder?
I second the motion.
Thank you. The meeting is adjourned. Have a nice day, everyone.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
You too, Mr. Ali.
Thank you too, Mr. Alif.
That's all from